All right, we got to go to Tickety-Boo News. A couple of really great stories that illustrate, and here's what they illustrate. They illustrate that the right, we have a tendency on the right to be a little bit pessimistic. Okay, one of the reasons we're conservatives is we can see how any change could lead to disaster. And that's just not true, right? And it's also not true that everything is indelible and nothing can be taken back. Seattle, they passed this stupid law where they were going to tax every full-time employee over a certain number of employees was going to be a tax on the company, $275. Why? Because they've screwed up with their homelessness policy. People are living on the streets. So this was going to make affordable housing. Well, the homeless policy is not going to be solved by affordable housing. It should be solved by shelters and mental health care. But you cannot say to businesses, come to Seattle and we'll tax you to death. So that tax has now been already repealed because reality stepped in, and reality, as we always say here, has a voice. The other news that was really interesting is there have been more primaries, and Trump is having an effect. Trump is having an effect on the primaries, which may speak to what the midterms are going to look like. Congressman Mark Sanford in South Carolina, he was a guy that Trump was tweeting about him, saying this guy's been nothing but trouble. He was tossed out. Heidi Heitkamp, who has actually been, who's in Nevada, right? She's, senator in Nevada. No, I'm sorry, North Carolina. She put out this ad basically saying, I'm with Trump. Don't throw me out. I'm with Trump.
I'm Heidi Heitkamp. And when I ran for the Senate 6 years ago, I said I wouldn't vote the party line because I don't think either party has all the right answers. That's why I voted over half the time with President Trump, and that made a lot of people in Washington mad. But when I agree with him, I vote with him. And if his policies hurt North Dakota, he knows I'll speak up. I approve this message because I'm not going to be a rubber stamp for anybody. I only answer to you.
There you go, Heidi. And let's compare that to Richard Madaleno, who is running in a primary for governor of Maryland and put out what has got to be, and this is a hard contest to win, has got to be the stupidest campaign ad I have ever seen. Watch this.
Here are a few of the things I've done that already infuriate him. I protected Planned Parenthood from the Republicans in Congress.
Take that, Trump.
I helped ban assault weapons in Maryland.
Take that, NRA.
I believe in public schools, not vouchers.
Take that, Trump. And Betsy DeVos. Yeah!
And what's the number one way I piss off Donald Trump and the Republicans? Take that, Trump.
Oh, my God. He kisses, if you're not watching, he kisses his husband, boyfriend, I have no idea. He kisses his lover, his male lover, and that's going to really bother Donald Trump. That's what Donald Trump goes to bed worrying about, whether people are gay. You know, they say, like, this is a guy, the most pro-gay president we have ever elected, and that's what he thinks. And I love the other things. It's like, yes, I'm for killing babies in the womb, and yes, I'm for destroying the Second Amendment, and by golly, your kids are going to have to go to public school. And those poor little munchkins are going, yay, take that. Wait a minute, we're screwed. So we're going to see, this guy's running in fourth place. So we're going to see which of these two people, Heidi Heitkamp or this clown, have got it right. Because I sincerely believe that if Trump continues to do the good job that he is doing, reality has a voice, people are going to support him, and the Trumpian candidates, the people who support his agenda, are going to go to Congress. If that happens, I got to tell you, if the Republicans do not lose the House in the midterms, it is going to be a bombshell. That is something that is going to change the landscape entirely. Hey, is Larry Elder coming in tomorrow? Yeah. Larry Elder, the sage of South Central, will be in the studio with us tomorrow. Be there. I will be there too. I'm Andrew Klavan. This is the Andrew Klavan Show. The Andrew Klavan Show is produced by Robert Sterling. Executive producer, Jeremy Boring. Senior producer, Jonathan Hay. Our supervising producer is Mathis Glover. And our technical producer is Austin Stevens. Edited by Emily Jai. Audio is mixed by Mike Cormina. Hair and makeup is by Jesua Alvera. The Andrew Klavan Show is a Daily Wire Forward Publishing production. Copyright Forward Publishing 2018.